Welcome back to Basketball Family, man. It's your boy Casey with the vibes. Let's get it.
It's your boy Baby Click. Y'all already know that.
Sir. Alright, we're gonna get straight into it. Episodes 3 and 4, man. Let's get it. Roll it.
Red, blue, green, like Monopoly, Can't be clone, don't cop me, I'll pay attention if you doubt of me, I can't even see nobody stop me, I don't want you hear the money calling. Take a close look when I walk in.
First things first, man. Like and subscribe. Y'all know what to do, man.
Yes, sir. Hit that notification bell right now.
Yes, sir. Let's get into it, bro. Dennis Rodman. What you think?
I'm actually like how they put him out there. Like they put like all the problems that he went through with the Pistons.
Yeah.
How he got taken out of the Pistons. They sent him
Yeah.
to the Spurs. Then he had problems with the Spurs, and then the Bulls got him.
Yeah.
What you gotta say?
I just think like Jerry Krause as a GM, even though he was kind of an
He
asshole,
was good.
he was like, if you think about how he put the team together, like he got Rodman out of all people. Like compared to Scotty and Jordan, who are kind of cool-headed but can get angry, but like Rodman is just like a wild card basically. And to pick him up and be able to, I don't want to say like control him, but like to fit him
Keep
into
him at bay.
keep him at bay and let him still like do what he wants at the same time, because like they let the man go on a vacation for 48 hours and he went to Vegas, bro.
Wait, he started low management. If you really think about it. Like, the man said, "I need 2 days off." Like. Come on, bro. That was like what, in the 90s?
Yeah.
So he started it. It wasn't Kawhi. It wasn't Greg Popovich. It was Rodman.
Ben went to Vegas, got his party on. Did who knows what.
To me, like, it's just crazy how he played against Jordan. His bad boy Pistons team beat Jordan twice.
Yes, sir.
And then he literally became his teammate after, and they won 3 chips together. That's crazy.
Even to this day, like Jordan says, he still has like hate and that like spite towards most of the Pistons players.
Because the Pistons were a dirty team. They created the Jordan rules. They literally
called them the bad boys.
They said if Jordan, you better hit Jordan before he flies.
Yeah,
because
that was part
the
of the
moment
Jordan
he's in
rules.
the air,
once he's in the air, it's too late. So you
they
knock him before it gets
knocked him to the ground. Yeah.
Another like way they ran the Jordan rules was if I believe if he was in the corner, they'd draw him baseline, and then once he gets baseline, as soon as he goes up, obviously like tackle that nigga.
Yeah, they would tackle him.
And then another thing was that they just basically want to make him pass the ball, and that's what Phil Jackson's triangle system was. He learned from some nigga named Tex, but basically the triangle offense was basically move the ball. And Jordan was never like
it wasn't it wasn't really him. It was basically his coach before that wanted him to just give the ball to him and do what you gotta do. Doug Collins. So he wanted to make him like just do you. Yeah. If you want to pass, if you want to score,
last 10 seconds, you're getting the ball. You do what you gotta do. There's no place.
Do what you gotta do. It's kind of the same thing as Harden. Like they use him as an ISO player that can pass, do whatever. So that's how he tried to use Jordan, but that wouldn't work against the Pistons team. Because the Pistons team were already a good defensive team. So you can't really just do the same thing, give the ball to Michael every time and expect something better to happen.
Well, I actually really like that about the episodes they aired. That was they talked about the triangle offense because it's a really popular offense today. Like Phil actually taught it to Kobe and Shaq, and Kobe taught it to like his daughter, R.I.P. If you compared like LeBron to how they play back in the day, do you think LeBron would still be as dominant as he is now?
He would be, because remember when they used to throw Jordan on the floor, even though they were fouling him hard, he was skinny.
Yeah.
He didn't have the muscle yet.
He actually had to gain like 15 pounds just to face them again.
Jordan was like 90. How many pounds? Like 190, 200? Yeah. He didn't weigh that much for him to withstand all those fouls.
Yeah.
So starting with the 89 season, when Jordan played against them, he lost in 6. They were really like crazy on him on defense.
At this time in his career, everybody was having the comparison: is Jordan enough for Bird and Magic? Is he up there? Is he there with the greats? With the greats?
Yeah, because what they thought about Jordan was that all he could do was score. He could win scoring titles, but he wasn't going to win no championship that way.
Right.
So then go to 1990. It was really sad. They lost in 7 because Scottie Pippen had migraines in Game 7.
Yeah, basically he had like terrible migraines and he really couldn't see. So
yeah. And then when they lost that game, that whole summer, the whole team worked hard.
Even Rodman.
Everybody worked hard because they just wanted to get better.
Yeah,
like,
Jordan basically brought that winning mentality to the whole team.
So Jordan gained like 15 pounds because he wanted to get stronger. You could see like in pictures, you could see the difference between 89 and 1990.
Yeah.
And then he gained some weight.
Well,
that's good.
In 90 they lost.
Oh no, 90 they lost, and
then 91 they came back and won, and then they faced the Lakers, and then Jordan finally got his championship against Magic.
Yeah.
And
But
5.
the crazy thing is how they got over the hump. Like,
Yeah.
in 1991, they were so motivated to beat the Pistons.
Yeah.
They swept them. They
Literally.
didn't even, the Pistons couldn't even win
And
one
what I
game.
wanted to ask you is, and maybe you guys might have an opinion on this too. What's your opinion on how the Pistons left? They didn't even shake the Bulls' hands when the Bulls lost twice and shook their hands both times.
I think it was mostly like, they said Lambeer, it was his idea to not shake their hands.
Yeah.
But Isaiah Thomas as the leader, even if his teammates don't want to shake their hands, he should have done it.
Yeah, he should have
Because
stepped up.
when Jordan lost those back-to-back years, he shake their hands.
Yeah.
He shake all their hands.
That's what you do. It's sportsmanship.
It's sportsmanship,
Respect.
yeah.
Respect
And
for the
then
game.
Isaiah Thomas, he was a great player, but I don't really like the fact that, like, they just hated Jordan so much.
I kind of agree with Jordan in the aspect that Isaiah was kind of an asshole then. He might not be now, but back then, I agree with Jordan. He was.
Yeah, because it's obvious. Like, it should should stay on the court. Any
Yeah.
beef should stay on the court.
On the
But
court.
it looks
It's
like
not personal.
It looks like it got personal though.
I
because-
mean, if niggas are out there tackling me, trying to fight me over a basketball game, like I would make it personal. Like I was surprised in that clip they showed of Scotty when Rodman like basically pushed him on the floor.
Yeah.
He got up and then they continued to give them an ass whooping.
Yeah, so like to me, like once he got over the hump, it was over.
Yeah.
Like once Jordan got over that brick wall, just
Literally.
like how LeBron got over the Celtics,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Once he beat
got
Magic,
over,
then all the comparisons stopped. Basically like the stress was off his shoulders to get that
Yeah.
first win. He won 2 more, retired, won 3 more.
Yeah. Going back to Rodman, like in the '98 season when Pippen was out for those games, he stepped it up really crazy. He stepped up because he was the only other one that could step up.
Yeah. And basically, like when Pippen was out and Rodman was basically the number 2 man for a while.
Yeah.
Since it was just him and Jordan, it was kind of him and Jordan off the court too.
Yeah.
So when Pippen came back,
Yeah, it kind of messed it up.
It kind of messed up his mental because he's now the number 3 guy again.
Yeah.
And he's not getting all the attention. So he kind of like turned to like more like partying and alcohol more, and then he became the wild Dennis that we know today.
Yeah, it was in that '98 season was really crazy. I really want to know how it ends, like what happens during the playoffs. When they go in depth with the playoffs, it's gonna be real nice to watch it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week's episode when they talk about. I heard they're gonna talk about like Kobe when he met Mamba.
Oh, I want to see
Yeah,
that.
I can't wait to see that. Another thing that we wanted to highlight, man, was how Jordan said like Rodman was one of the smartest players like he ever played with. And that's a big deal playing with Scotty and his other teammates.
Obviously, Scotty was Jordan's best teammate, but the smartest teammate was obviously Rodman.
Yeah.
He studied players' strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, exactly.
And I really liked that about him.
Yeah, Rodman kind of reminds me of myself. Let me not compare myself to one of the greatest players of all time, but I'm saying like in the like aspect of his rebounding, like he said like he'll look at the ball and he like study the ball in the air, it's like seeing where it's gonna land. And like I kind of like that because when I play basketball, I'm like
That's what he
number 1
do.
rebounder, or like I'll be the defensive player on the team. Like I'm score like 3 points, but like I'm gonna get that defense in the
You
rebounds.
do that dirty work.
Yeah, the dirty work.
Yeah.
But another thing that I kind of liked was that they talked about Phil Jackson getting fired in '98.
Yeah, Jerry Krause was like
Jerry Krause was basically like, we're getting rid of Phil Jackson, so Michael, if you want to go, you can go, but we getting rid of Phil Jackson.
But think about the loyalty that Jordan had. Jordan said, "I'm not playing for no other coach. I'm playing for Phil Jackson or I'm gone." But this is the thing though, like I wish Jordan like could have played at least 1 or 2 more years. Like he literally had a 15-year career. I mean, I knew it was. One of the most perfect careers.
If he stayed on the Bulls, he would have won? Because Scotty ended up going to the Blazers.
Oh no, Scotty was gone regardless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna win.
I don't think he would have won anything.
Like Pippen was gone regardless. Let's say Jerry Krause at the end was like, "Oh yeah, we bring you Phil back." I think Jordan would have been like, "Pippen's gone."
Yeah, because at that point Pippen was still getting paid a shit contract, so he was gonna get traded when his contract was up regardless.
I would give my respects to Jerry Krause for bringing that team together because it's hard to find talent like Pippen, Jordan,
Kukoc, Kerr.
Kukoc was one of the best players in Europe at the time.
Yeah, exactly, and they drafted him. And it's actually funny, they didn't say this yet, I don't know, they might on the documentary, but like when Kukoc came in, Pippen and Jordan did not like him, like because he was from overseas, and like Phil Jackson basically looked at him as like the chosen one from overseas. So they were like, when they played him in I believe the Olympics, they were like, we're gonna show this kid like who we are, and they like.
You know what's crazy? What really got the Lakers over the hump, not the Lakers, the Bulls over the hump over the Lakers, and people don't really talk about it, is the fact like how Jordan was like, he was so determined to win at that moment in time. He didn't want to lose again.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if he lost again, it would have been a problem.
It would have ruined his legacy.
Yeah, it would have been a big problem. This is the thing though. In the finals, I remember, you know how the Lakers won the first game, right?
Yeah.
And then the Bulls won 4 straight?
Yeah.
In that game 5, the Lakers were coming back, right?
Yeah.
They could have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
And then Phil Jackson told Jordan, he told him, pass the ball to Paxson. Paxson is open.
Paxson's wide open. The
and
triangle offense.
And then Jordan was like, he's a first score type of player, right?
Yeah.
But they were leaving him open, trying to
They're
collapse.
doubling Jordan every
Yeah,
time.
well, not. They were just trying to help.
Yeah.
Right. So he told him, he's open, and he said, "All right, I'm gonna listen to you." Right.
Yeah.
Paxson made his first
Paxson
3,
started
cash.
doing it.
Then he made another 3 cash. And he was like, "That's what I need to do. I need to trust my teammates when the time is right." Just how with Kerr when he hit the shot, it's the same thing. You have to trust your teammates or you can't win, bro.
Yeah, that's what builds champions.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything else to add, bro?
No, not really. I'm done.
All right, y'all boys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Yes,
We're gonna be back when they drop episodes 5 and 6, man. Until then, we out.
Yes, sir.